Willkommen auf eine Spiel, the Bolt Action. Today, this video will not be in German, but I will be playing as the Germans against my arch rival, Mr. Flax.
Pyrion Pip Flax.
Ben, what are we doing here?
We're playing Bolt Action, playing the top secret scenario, where we had an objective token in the middle of the board here, in the middle of the village in that gazebo. It represents like secret plans, important documents, French resistance information. Whoever holds them at the end of the game will win. But they are small enough and light enough that your troops can run in, pick them up and drag them off.
Lists of all the double agents and whatnot.
They will all be executed when this is over.
Not so fast, Fritz. Monty's boys are here to put a stop to your nefarious deeds.
You
British Army.
British are tenacious. You will be a valuable asset to the Reich once we have crushed your spirit.
Not so fast, Fritz.
That's literally our go-to line.
I'm starting with 2 crack teams of German veteran soldiers, fresh from the Eastern Front, where they have been recalled to fight the Allies who are advancing through France.
And
Meanwhile,
3 squads of regular plucky Brits.
painted by yourself.
Painted by myself, and
Crack group of SAS chaps. Who dares wins and all that.
This is our Pak 40 anti-tank gun of the mortar crew. These are my crack Hitler Youth Brigade, of course, and my leader.
So this is a Puma.
Puma.
yeah.
Also, I noticed we had a very large house that could accommodate many Germans overlooking the area of interest. And so I deployed a squad in there and a machine gun nest in there. And you did the same, actually.
I did, but we had a little ruined house over there overlooking it, and I think we were both convinced that at any moment one of us was going to make a break for the objective.
Yes.
This is a Cromwell medium tech. Food by the very best.
6-pounder anti-tank guns, an observer for my mortar team, who you shall see soon, and the observer for my artillery, who you shall also see soon. Medium machine gun team, park them in here. Sniper team opposite them. There's a squad of chaps with our second lieutenant, and then inside, a deadly surprise! Medium machine gun, universal carrier, another squad of lads, and my medium mortar.
So the way it works in Bolt Action is I pull a dice from the bag. If it's a grey one, Lewis gets to have a go. If it's a green one, Pyrion gets to have a go. And we'll
With
keep going
one of my units gets to act. Yeah.
until every unit's activated. And at the start of turn 2, Lewis got maybe 4 or 5
It was
dice
ridiculous.
random in a row.
Yeah.
So there was no stalling for you. You had to get
I had to
doing
do stuff.
Right, let's get cracking, boys. First up, the Germans.
The Germans! The trap is sprung! Is that my field gun? I have no idea what it is called.
Pack 40.
Pak 40, shooting down the road, where I expected an Allied tank to come. I've been waiting for days, patiently, disguised as a cane of wheat. And that's actually what happened on the first turn. Your tank did. Your Cromwell.
My poor little Cromwell actually did come ploughing down the road.
What is that? We have had weeks without seeing a good target. But now there's
Juicy one. It's a juicy one.
So -1 for range and -1 for cover. We'll leave you with a 5+.
4.
So miss.
Crikey, sir, I think those Germans are shooting at us.
So I got my little Puma. We have spotted a German position!
We're Germans.
We have spotted a British tank!
You will need a 6.
Open fire! 5. Oh, Ben, why did you tell me
I
it was
reckon
so
that
inaccurate?
just nipped his beret on the way through.
I spilled my blooming tea, sir.
And so this is where the first major strategic decision came. I decided to seize the objective. We will evacuate this squad and move on to the objective immediately.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I was scared that if you grabbed it first, I would not be able to get it off you because you had so many more men. And I thought, my veterans, they can dig in. If I can take the gamble, take that chance, get it straight away, get it into the big house, there's no way.
Yeah.
This is what they call the Blitzkrieg.
Oh no.
The Blitzkrieg is here!
I didn't expect that, sir. Who's heard about that by 1944?
German.
Unreal.
Sure, we'll take some long-range machine gun fire over that wall.
4s to kill.
1 4.
Oh, he's down.
Bloody hell. That's the artillery observer.
The off-board artillery observer has been riddled by
Indeed.
MG34 fire.
Indeed.
But then, of course, I was out. I'd spent the mortar fired and missed.
Yeah.
Everything else fired and missed, and it was your go, and you basically got to do everything.
Well, this machine gun is neatly lined up on these lads here on the objective, so let's let them have it. 1 kill. And then actually we're going to activate this squad that's here, these 7 lads.
You're looking for 5s. Oh!
3 Ks.
Lost 3 guys.
Our mortar ranged in on the first shot. This is never going to work. Oh my god.
The mortar's locked on. First time.
So your lads were pinned, held down in the middle of the square. But I was really worried that you were going to somehow hand the gear off to some other squad and they were going to scuttle away and hide in the building. So I thought, chaps, fix bayonets. They don't like it up them. And we charged the square with a squad of very brave boys. These lads all have bayonets.
This is like World War I, Pete Blacks.
This lad's just carrying a cup of tea into close combat. They were wiped out, weren't they? My lads were wiped out.
This is some Call of Duty deathmatch shit right here.
Yeah.
And the Germans actually win that assault.
So are we all gone? Squad
The
wiped.
loser is destroyed, yeah.
So we've lost all our lads, even cup of tea lad.
And I lose another guy though.
Yeah. Oh my god, so the brave bayonet charge ran in, killed almost all of the Germans,
But then they rallied.
but then they were cut down in the rout.
Brutal. Brutal.
Ooh, so now the winners are allowed to make a regroup move. You can roll a d6 and move that many inches.
We could get in a building.
You cannot enter a building. Then I remember you brought your Puma up to shield
To
them.
screen
from
them,
incoming
yes,
fire.
the screening move. Right, well, we've got to gun those lads down before they get round the corner. But we had our little Bren carrier that's been converted to a medium machine gun. We just sprayed everything we could at the lads in the gazebo to try and stop you guys seizing the loot.
And then 5 to kill.
Fuck.
Kill.
But more pins.
More pins.
I got about 6 pin markers on me, which meant they were not going anywhere.
Officer's going to order the machine gun and the sniper to take out those chaps there. So 5s. Come on. That's 1.
Oh, he's got 1. So now at this point, that is a morale check because you've lost half your guys from 1 attack.
They had to pass a significant morale check.
But they definitely failed because they're at minus a million morale.
Right, so
from pins.
he legs it anyway.
And then that'll stay where he was.
To be honest with you, Lewis, those lads put up with a lot of shit.
Let's get the machine gunners to pick up this objective. So I ran them down and used them to shove the objective about 2 inches
Round
further.
the corner.
Meanwhile, Plan B, the Hitler Youth fanatics got back on the half
Scary
track,
lads.
drove round the side. The Hitler Youth crack team are going to jump out and occupy this abandoned building.
By the ruin. Oh my goodness, it's a shock assault.
Good God.
Well, I think we'll shoot the track into the tank and everything we've got.
Point blank, my Cromwell
Point blank
flanked.
at the Cromwell.
He's already feeling a bit unsteady in a crater, and then 2 pounds of Faust and a shot from the Hitler's door knocker.
Hitler's door knocker. Yeah.
They called it Hitler's door knocker, the Soviets, the 37mm anti-tank gun, because that's what it felt like when you were hitting tanks with it. It was like, dunk, 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 hello. Very little penetration power.
Didn't quite knock the Cromwell out, but effectively took it out of the game.
It's been immobilized.
Amazing.
1 additional pin marker. You've blown the tracks off. It literally can't move.
That's where we want it to be anyway.
Gonna move for the rest of the game.
Immobilized, turret can't move, smoke pouring out of everywhere, and like a ton of pin markers on it. He wasn't going to do much for the rest of the game. There's all smoke billowing out the back.
Blasted engine's gone, sir. What about the turret? The turret's gone, sir.
Tank's growing a moustache, sir.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, though, it was still lined up with the where the objective was.
Pointed
in the right
One thing it
direction.
could do is maybe pull a trigger.
I was a little bit scared of, running in to try and fetch it because the tank, although it couldn't move, it was pointing at the exact location.
But we had another surprise charge up our sleeve. This time, 7 lads with bayonets decided to try and take on the Puma. They did not have anti-tank grenades. They had no chance. We're literally going to climb on the top and just try and shove grenades in the holes. That's
Shoot
the
pistols through the vision slits. And
That's the best plan we've got. It's very unlikely we knock it out.
You're just swarming all over a moving tank.
Pour some tea in the engine, that'll do it.
Ready, Lewis?
Yeah.
That's 1.
one of your guys has managed to jump on and is trying to pistol through a vision slit or grenade through the hatch. But because he's only 1 man, he needs to roll a 6 to have a chance of hurting it now. Oh! didn't think that was going to happen.
Okay. Now I'm going to read the rules.
So now he's landed a single glancing hit. So roll a dice of -3 on the damage chart.
A 6.
You've set it on fire. Not destroyed.
It's the hot tea!
Right.
You've ignited some ammunition. And then the inexperienced tank crew just lost their minds.
It's tea!
They thought the ammunition was about to cook off or something, and the whole thing was going to go up, so they just bailed.
They legged it.
and ran
They
over.
legged it.
This is the problem, you see. Like, the German infantry in this army are veterans, but the vehicle crew are only regular. They're fresh recruits in the vehicles, and they don't like hot tea being spilled into their cabin.
They don't understand what it is. What is this strange liquid coming
They
through
don't
the
like
vents?
the tea down them, Mr. Bannerman. They don't like tea down them. So then we regrouped in the gazebo and attempted to hold that position with, 7 lads. We didn't lose anyone on the way in. Yeah.
Let us secure the material. We will evacuate this building, and we will claim this intelligence. But I forgot about the beret.
The SAS. Who dares wins? When duty calls, they'll come charging across a cornfield to their almost certain deaths.
They just came running out at the end of the turn, which means at the start of the next turn, when you draw a dice out of the bag, they could have a chance to go again and really just completely ruin my guy. So this was like a big part.
Yeah.
Well,
They're very good in
needed-
close combat, these lads.
I needed to get a German dice.
Yeah.
So, start of turn 4. The German dice.
The Germans.
Dice! You did indeed draw
I
a German
did
dice.
indeed draw a German dice. Into the building! Open fire! Got into the building with the objective, fired out the windows.
You need 5s to kill, because these are veterans.
2.
2!
Well, you only got 2
down.
of them, and there's 8 of them, so that leaves 6. That's just simple math.
Not only that, not only did you kill 2 of them and put some pin markers on them, Pyrion had to make an order to see if they were going to get pinned down in that cornfield.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes. They actually got like an insane bravery.
Snake eyes.
That's actually like insane bravery.
That is.
And they get rid of all their pins.
Wow.
You've motivated them.
They're not scared. They know how important this mission is.
And they charged into the boulangerie.
That's right. And there was a series of bloody rounds of battles where they fought to the last man.
These guys are fanatics, which means even if they lose the fight,
Keep going.
if there's still any of them alive, we've got to do another round until this is settled. So either we all die or you all die, and that's how it ends.
Oh my gosh.
Right, it's just the squad leader from the SAS left.
There's one man left.
Up
Oh,
against
these lads are nuts.
5 Germans.
5 Germans.
And then there was a single man left. Captain Price. A 5?
Hit.
Blam.
And he gets to go again.
Oh no.
Using his pistol, he's got his SMG out, he's Ramboing you up. You miss everything.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, okay, so
It's Call of Duty. We're literally doing that. There's one Smurf guy who's entered the game. Like he's not.
He's hacking!
if he gets
one pin.
One
pin marker, he's done.
He gives up.
But until then,
Until then, he's got the package.
briefly holding the briefcase. Okay, we're going to activate our commander. He's going to drive the car 9 inches and down the road, and then we're going to open fire on the house. There's a 6.
Oh, you got him. Do you want to roll to see if you kill him or if he runs off?
Well, no, he's gone anyway, because a
One.
pin will do it.
I know, but it was just nice to know if he
Oh,
actually
okay,
got
well,
killed.
he didn't-
or
he
not.
didn't
He lives
die.
to fight another day. He runs away.
He didn't die.
Thank God.
Well, he was called to the next mission. Mission complete. Objective secured.
I'll leave this for the boys to clean up.
Exit to main menu.
Yeah, literally decided to just hard quit the game because it was one pin marker was all it would take because he was so fragile, just a lone man. Any hit at that point and he quit. So he got hit and he quit. So the intel is now in the boulangerie.
The upstairs boulangerie. Now, second action with the command squad, I'm going to use my boys in the building to assault across here into the square. The Hitler Youth, my officers and my half-track were the last real troops I had. I sent them around the side in a last-ditch attempt, and I charged my Hitler Youth into the centre of the square, thinking I'm going to knock these guys out and then move into the building, grab the objective, and you're going to be out.
Yep.
But the Hitler Youth, they were fanatic, but they were inexperienced.
They apparently had never fought 7 basic lads before.
Oh my god, why is every assault in this game an absolute bloodbath?
They're all dead.
There you go then.
Oh, for God's sake. My evil boys. Oh, Hitler's favourite boys. They charged in and died to a man, thank God. I can't be sad.
No, win-win. Either you win the battle or
All my guys died.
there's less evil men
That
in the
is
world.
one of the advantages of playing the Germans.
Yeah.
The thing is, then, of course, I did have a chance. I was going to run upstairs with my machine gun, let's grab the briefcase and possibly jump into the half track and zoom away.
Yeah.
But your squad were quicker.
You had your third squad.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
You'd
was it.
held this little squad in reserve.
They'd been staying in a building, just biding their time, waiting to push the boulangerie if things went wrong with the SAS charge, and they got in there and they was like, oh, there's just a briefcase and a bunch of dead lads here. Grabbed it, game over.
That's the character you want to play in a real war. The one who happens to be
the last one in.
Right place, right time.
luckily not, the hero, but none of the actual fighting. So yeah, you got away with it. And at that point, I felt like it was time to evacuate and cut our losses.
Which was fair play. You'd run out of manpower at that point. It was just the field guns left, and then
No point losing those as well.
Exactly.
Hold back.
So there you go. That was our bolt action game. I really enjoyed it. Pyrion, great respect for you painting up your army.
Well,
Done it really quickly.
Well, it took a little while, but yeah, it was fun. I'd never done it before, so it was a learning
And you
experience.
broke the curse as well of the
Yeah,
freshly
that's true.
painted
Oh,
army.
yeah.
Ben told me freshly painted armies always lose. He said
Yeah.
these lads are definitely going to die. But I think because they were all freshly painted.
Ah.
But if I bring in some commandos, which I might do next time, or some paratroopers,
Right.
they're doomed.
Yeah, that one unit will get annihilated.
Yeah, they're the replacement lads that are in big trouble.